In this video, Kevin and I are going to be going over the best and worst foods of January 2026. So, very beginning of a new year.
Had a bunch. Had a lot more than I thought.
We've had, so we always, in these videos, just if you're new here, if it ended up in this video, it was either really, really, really bad or it was terrific. It was so good that I know that a lot of people can't watch every video, and to those of you who do, we greatly appreciate it. We really do. But I know some of you can't watch every single video, and so really this is a good video to watch if you haven't been able to catch them all. And then if you see that you're interested in something, you can go back and watch it, or you could just get our opinions here. So we always go over the really bad things first, try to get the bad stuff out of the way, and then we'll move on to some good stuff, some happy stuff. Okay, so I'm going to show you these first. These are Built Sour Puffs, pink lemonade squeeze. I think anybody that watched the video will not be surprised that these found their way in this video. They had a very strong, funky flavor, and the aftertaste was awful. And they're expensive. They're like, what, $10 a box?
Something like that.
And so very, very expensive, and just this particular flavor. The other ones,
yeah, puff is in the general is not bad, but that particular flavor of the puff.
well, I'm talking about the sours.
The sours,
the other
I
sour.
would recommend getting the sour
Yeah,
puff.
really, I would just stick with the regular puff and not get the sour ones. But this particular pink lemonade squeeze was horrific.
It was pretty bad.
Really bad. Okay. This is the Lovebird cereal, Fruity O's, only 9 real ingredients. That makes it sound funny the way they say that. Only 9 real ingredients, so there's 40 artificial ingredients. Yeah, that's what it makes it sound like when it says only. But I wrote, it tastes like very old lemon. No strawberry at all.
Yeah,
So,
I remember that.
So this is supposed to be strawberry, and it doesn't taste like strawberry. And so this guy, after his daughter was born, he decided that he was gonna go on a mission to clean up cereal. But my philosophy is life is short and you should enjoy your cereal. And if I had to eat this, no thanks. I'd rather not have any cereal at all. So to me,
just wouldn't eat it.
sucking the joy out of cereal is what he's done, because I just don't like this at all. I think your food should be fun, and you just don't eat a ton of it, and it won't be bad.
You gotta watch your portions.
Yeah, watch your portions. Then you can have everything, right? Okay, so I put the note on the. You could see all these are still here.
Wonder why they're still there.
Publix limited edition white chocolate raspberry bites. That sounds delicious, doesn't it? It sounds wonderful. I wrote $8. $8. Funky, earthy raspberry. Like a leaf got in there.
I remember them not being very good. They didn't taste like a really nice, tart, fresh raspberry. They were kind of funky.
And these are good until March. They're good until Andrew's birthday.
Yeah, you could get one now.
March 25th. Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to. Triple dog dare you to get one.
No, thank you.
No, they're really bad. I wouldn't want Kevin to eat one. They're really bad. And
that's the problem with most things at Publix is it's like a 50-50 thing.
It's all stores.
It's all stores, not specifically Publix. That's true.
Every single one of them's like that.
Yeah, because we've had stuff from Meijer, for example. They have and Kroger, they have their big seasonal display.
From the most expensive to the most affordable, they all have the best
Whole
and
Foods,
worst.
everywhere.
They all do.
Yeah.
These,
the last one.
gosh.
This is the last 8.
These were appallingly bad. I mean, just like blow your mind bad, because you would not think that potato chips could be this bad. These are the Charlie's Beer Cheese Chips. These are made by Ballrick Foods in Ohio. And of course, Ballrick has their own chips with their name on them. So these are made, especially these beer cheese chips, especially for Charlie.
Well, it was the flavoring.
It's the seasoning,
yeah.
yes. Very strong, funky smell. Powerful smell. Heavy cheese powder. And you said they were too hot.
Yeah, the spicy.
So I don't think I've ever...
I had to fold the bag over and seal it to keep the smell out.
It was that bad.
It was that strong.
It was so strong that, yeah, we literally had to tape the bag shut so that we could keep it for this video because it was so bad. There's going to be something else later in the video.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah,
that was an experience.
There's a story behind that one. But they smelled so horrible. And the powder on them is so thick. It's like it was a mistake or something.
It's like they put too much.
But appallingly bad.
Yeah, and we had never seen those before. And then we saw them again at a different place.
We did, and we were like...
And it's like... Sorry for those people. Now, we've never tried the actual beer cheese, but if that's a
beer cheese.
Yeah, I haven't tried
No, I don't want to.
I know I don't really want to now. It's not a good seller for his beer cheese.
No, I don't want his beer cheese now.
No, thank you.
Nope. He can keep it. Charlie can keep it. I'm sorry.
Cheese.
I'm real sorry. He's probably a real nice person, but those chips are just disgusting.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Okay, so now the things that we really liked.
Yeah.
And like I said, if they ended up here, we really liked them. We want to share them with you. So, Wendy lives in Tennessee, and she ordered us these Bahamas rum cakes, and they all had the same boxes. So I wrote down. Yeah, I wrote down our favorite, my favorite flavor was the Kentucky bourbon. Mm-hmm. Kevin's favorite flavor was the amaretto. But these were very good,
they were good.
Rum cakes. We had never had this brand before, and we really enjoyed these and appreciated Wendy sending them to us.
Some of them were better than others, but
yes,
I mean they weren't bad.
They weren't all terrific, but these were the best.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you would have to watch those videos. I think we did two different videos. Yeah, and because they were not all equal.
No.
But those are the ones I said we would order again.
Yep.
If we were to order them. Okay, and then Tyler sent us, this was a fun review because he sent us a bag of Swedish fish, which by the way, Tyler, if you're watching this, we finished the bag of Swedish fish. We were playing a game. Pandemic. We were playing a game, the game Pandemic, and Kevin drug out that bag, and we just dumped them out on the table and just finished them right there. So we did eat all the Swedish fish. But Kevin actually liked the other brand better. What was it?
Was it Ghost?
Ghost?
I'm pretty sure it's Ghost. The Swedish fish Ghost.
The Swedish fish, yeah. And I like the Grill Amande. I thought the Grill Amande was absolutely wonderful. The bad thing is a lot of you said, like Techno Squid, he said, I don't see that in my area. And I said, well, when we have found a Grill Amande, it's been at the Vitamin Shop. But now this is, to me, this is a good enough flavor where it's like, you could order it like Tyler did off of Amazon, and I think you're going to be completely safe getting it, because if you like that syrupy, sweet energy
really
drink anyway, then you will like this. I think this is a safe buy from Amazon. You're not going to regret it. So that
was
really
good. I just like the other one better.
And then, do you want to give one? Because you got a bunch.
You can go ahead and do both of your drinks.
Well, I've got...
Yeah, go ahead and do both the drinks.
Okay, so then I have a Ghost Energy. This is a Welch's Grape Cran. Now, some of you told me that you could not necessarily taste the cranberry in yours. I got a little, it was subtle. It was subtle, but to me it was there. It was different than the grape, but I really enjoyed this and would get it all the time.
It was very good.
I would be happy with either one. Yep. With the grape was a really solid flavor, and I think this is a solid flavor. Mm-hmm. I think Ghost has a good product anyway.
Yeah, they're the syrupy, sweet kind of energy drinks.
That's the kind I want. If I was going to get one, that's what I want. This one, Split. I think that's what you all told me, that apparently I was saying it wrong through the whole video, which happens because if I don't see...
Well, if they wrote it strange, then...
To me, it's, yes, split. That just it just doesn't look like that at all. But I don't see commercials or anything like that, and I don't
watch other reviews.
I don't watch other reviews at all. But this is the caffeinated. This is caffeinated protein milk. It's strawberry milk, and to me, this was the best one. But I wrote down, we loved the strawberry, cookies and cream, chocolate, peanut butter, chocolate, and vanilla. Those were the ones we tried. We liked them all, every single one of them. And for it to be so sweet and delicious for only 90 calories, I have literally thought, is that something that I want to, because we got it at Target, and I thought, do I want to buy more of those when I'm in Target to have like if I wanted something sweet at the end of the night?
Right.
Honestly, 90 calories is probably a better way than what I'm currently spending, which is candy. You know, if I want something right now, well, I'll go ahead and show you what I'm getting right now. If I want something sweet right now, because I've forgotten how many calories, this is going to be good, because this will tell me how many calories I'm eating.
I was trying to see if this is lactose free.
This is what I'm getting at night right now.
I'm guessing it's not.
So I get 2 of these. So after dinner, if I want something sweet, I will get 2 of these. I love these. These are the Hostess Twinkies Candy Hearts. I love the texture of them. I love the shape is easy. It's poppable. They make a really good snack, but you have to like really super sweet desserts.
Very creamy too.
It's creamy, yes, but to me, super sweet. Okay.
These, you didn't write a note on these, but anyway.
I didn't need to.
No, these are the Little Debbie oatmeal cream ice cream sandwiches. They were excellent. I remember it seemed like we were saying that we like the oatmeal cookies, and these are better than the actual cakes.
Yes, these are better than oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah.
Yes, I like these much better overall, in every way than the regular oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah, which is sad because I like the oatmeal cream pies. So
I know, but yeah, the texture of these is better. You have to, if you already like oatmeal cream pie, you have to try these because I think you're going to agree that it just the texture and everything. It's like you feel like you get more. You feel like there's more.
Well, you can see
chew.
You can see how thick the filling is, and that's about how thick the ice cream was. I mean, they pretty much look like that.
But the cookie itself is a thicker cookie than what you get in that little.
Well, you get 2 in the other one.
You don't get 2.
You get 2 cookies, one on top, one on the bottom. You get that with the Little Debbie cakes too. I was not thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still get to. Yeah, it just you feel like you get more.
They're thicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the Dove minis. This is the salted caramel and chocolate ice cream cones. They were really nice. The chocolate was nice and the caramel was nice.
Yes.
Yep.
The only bad thing is, you're gonna eat more than one.
They're only 70 calories per bar.
Yeah, they're only 70 calories a bar.
Yeah, you're gonna eat the whole box.
$6.50 for the whole box. But no, truly, if you ate 2 of those, that's only 140 calories.
Yep.
You're gonna feel very satisfied from that.
Yeah, they're very sweet.
Yes, the caramel in there is sweet. It's delicious.
Yeah,
There's plenty of it from start to finish.
These were all one flavor, and it's got like it's like ice cream, and it's got like a little cup in the middle, and the caramel's like put in that little trough or whatever. That's what they were put in, and they were covered in a really snappy frozen chocolate. It was really nice.
Yeah, those were really good. Okay, these are, I put these in here, the Sour Patch Kids Chews. I love these. I
didn't like them as much.
They are sweet and chewy on the outside, signature sour on the inside. Well,
they were okay.
So we got these first. And then once we got these, we ended up ordering the Swedish Fish Chews from Amazon. Kevin actually liked, but they're not in here.
No, but I actually like those better.
Kevin actually liked the Swedish Fish more. I like these more, but I would eat either one. I think they're both good, but I like these enough to where it's like, oh, I would get those all the time.
Right.
Like even after the review, usually I don't go back and eat a lot of candy and stuff like that. I did. I went back and ate these, and the only bad thing about our particular bag was we only got like 3 or 4 orange. That was my favorite. So those were all gone first. So that's the only thing is bags are going to vary, and you might not get a lot of your favorite flavor, and I didn't. So you just never know.
Go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a surprise for me personally, because normally I'm not an Oreo cookie eater. Now, we review a lot of Oreos, and Oreos are fine. But Oreos are not a go-to. Like, if I'm going to spend calories, I'm usually not going to spend calories on an Oreo. These were both worth it to me. I'm the one that finished both of these. Now, I think you did.
I got a couple of the Sour Patch.
Of the Sour Patch. I've ate the whole bag of these are the Cadbury Caramel. I think these were both made in Australia. What I really liked about them is their double stuff. So, and I think they're like 70 calories a piece. No, they're not quite. They're
60.
not. They're 60 a piece. But I like the double stuff, so I felt like I was getting a good amount, even though I would eat them in 2 bites. I really like the caramel in this one, and then I ate the last like 4 cookies out of this one, and so hopefully you weren't.
Oh no, I was done.
But we bought both of these at World Market, so if you're interested, go to World Market.
Yeah, they're good. I like them both, but Oreos is one of those things I have to stay out of because I'll eat that whole tube.
But see, that's never been relatable to me before. Like Kevin going in there and getting an Oreo
I'd get
cookie
like 5 or 6 of them.
has never been relatable.
Well,
When
they're
it
not my
comes
favorite
to
snack.
These, they are, because, and this is lime. So it says Sour Patch Kids, but it's lime. The cookie tastes like lime and the filling tastes like lime.
It's good.
But it's sweet. Both of these were sweet. And for me to finish some Oreos, it's like, well, that's never happened.
Yeah, not most of the time we give them away to
Yes, we give them away. These unfortunately, the people at his work did not get to try
I
those.
didn't get those. Okay, I'm gonna show both of these. These are the Ben and Jerry's ice cream bars. This is the strawberry cheesecake.
And this is caramel blondie.
Yeah, they were really good flavors, and not only were they good flavors, they had we both liked the crunchy outside. Like they had these little crunchy bits on the outside that were really, really nice.
I don't know why I'm worried about doing this. Because after we finish this review, all this gets broken down and flattened out and tossed out. Yeah, I wish I had a museum room. The foods that we've reviewed over the years, because some of these boxes, they don't make them anymore. They don't. They quit selling them, or they, like the Land O'Lakes, completely changed the design on the box and stuff. But anyway, yes, these were delicious. I think these were worth buying. I think if you like Ben and Jerry's, this is good portion control. So if you're like us, and once you open up a container of Ben and Jerry's, you're gonna finish it for sure. This is better to have 210 calories for this one bar than it is to have 1,000 calorie container. Yeah, and so for me, not only are they really good flavors, but they're good for portion control.
This is the one that was dipped in the chocolate. Yeah, the coating was really nice too.
Yeah, everything about
it. So it wasn't just the ice cream was good. It was that white coating was really, really sweet too. So I'm gonna do another ice cream. These are the Roosters. There's 2. This is the peppermint Oreo. These were like holiday flavors, but we got them after the holidays. Peppermint Oreo and eggnog. And I think you like the peppermint Oreo really well, and I really like the eggnog.
I like them both.
Yeah, Roosters is a good. I mean, it's a good brand. Period.
Yes. So if Brewster's is one of those places you have to go to. You're not going to go to Walmart.
Yeah, you can't go to a grocery store.
You can't. Yeah, you can't get it at the grocery store. Unfortunately, it's like a fast food place. You have to have it in your area to get it right. And so these were holiday flavors. I was shocked that they still had these. But I mean, they had these and more other flavors. So, but these were excellent. And just like Kevin said, if you have one in your area and you haven't been in a while, they have so many flavors.
They got a huge list of them.
Yeah, and it's truly, it's like you're not wasting money because you're going to get something good.
It's good quality. And the eggnog, I think this is like one of my favorite eggnogs that I've ever had. Like literally, it's the best. It was like
you need to remember that for when people ask you.
I won't.
I know.
People ask, what's your favorite? And I don't remember.
Kevin didn't remember. Well, it's because it's like now that we have this channel where we review stuff, we're always buying new stuff.
Yeah.
So we're not buying favorites a lot because we're always trying something new. There's always something else we have to try, so we don't get to go back a lot
Right.
and revisit.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the Hers kettle cooked honey jalapeno potato chips. Now, these I was blown away by these. I really like jalapeno, and so these were excellent. Like, these would be a go-to all the time potato chip for me. So the unfortunate thing is we don't have a lot of Hers at Walmart, but now if you go to gas stations, there's some like Wawa has a ton of Hers.
They got a
So
bunch.
just depends on where you go.
The bad thing is Wawa's really kind of far away from us. So.
Well, it's near Brewster's.
Yeah.
So anytime we go to Brewster's, we go to Wawa
Yeah.
because it's on the way. And if you're local, it's in Nicholsville. That's where it's at. It's in Nicholsville, but it's not far in Nicholsville. So if you were local,
on the outskirts.
yeah, if you wanted to go to Brewster's and you're a local person, it's literally right down the road on Nicholsville Road. It's not that far down at all. And as you're going to Brewster, you can go to Brewster's, and then when you're going to see the Wawa on the left, when you're coming back to Lexington, you can hit that Wawa on your way back in and see what they have. But those were some very delicious jalapeno chips.
I have some related chips. These are the Zesty Ranch Goldfish, and these are excellent. They're really more like a dill, like a dill weed flavor. We kind of compared them to Tammy. She makes these oyster crackers. These kind of have a similar flavor to those dill weed oyster crackers. I'm still eating on these. I'll go in there, make a cup of coffee every afternoon, and I'll grab a handful of these and eat them.
And I'm like,
Every
what
day.
are you eating? I've asked him that twice. What are you eating? He's eating those goldfish. Because what we did was we poured them in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, so we could save
I
them.
hate Pepperidge Farm bags. I don't like the
They don't
goldfish
seal.
bags. I don't like their cookie bags. I don't like them. They don't seal. They're impractical. I hate them. And I know you can roll them closed, put a clip on them. I still don't like them. So anyway, we put them in a Ziploc bag, and then we kept this so we can show you. And Kevin eats them all the time.
They've lasted a while though, because I literally would just get a handful. I tell you what, you don't smell anything in the bag either. It's all gone.
It's all gone.
All gone.
Yeah. So that just tells you something. You need to put them in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, but these are excellent. If you haven't tried these and you like that kind of like dill weed, the dill flavor, doesn't really taste like ranch necessarily, but it tastes a lot like dill. Dill like that. Not pickle either, just the dill.
Right. Okay. This may come as a surprise. This, the King Crumb, this is Jimmy's Cookies.
Right.
Literally. I'm not saying like Little Jimmy like I usually do. This is literally Jimmy's
Yeah,
Cookies.
we've had Jimmy's Cookies, the brand.
The actual brand on the channel. If you do a search, Tammy Dunn, Jimmy's Cookies, we've had the ones marked Jimmy's. I don't know why they changed the name to King Crumb
Well,
for
I know why.
Walmart. For Walmart?
Yeah, they're trying to get people to think about another brand.
Oh, okay. Well, it says on the back, literally, this product is not manufactured or distributed by that company.
Yeah.
That will not
But
be
they're trying to
named.
make you think about it.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to think that they're them, and they're not them. But we loved these cookies. My favorite was these were red velvet and strawberry. My favorite was the red velvet. Kevin's favorite was the strawberry. These were really good cookies. They were out for Valentine's Day. They were nice. Now, the reason this might surprise some people to see this in this video is because after these came out, they came out with, you could probably get them right now.
They were frosted.
They're frosted. So one of them has like a thick white frosting on the top, and the other one was lemon.
Yeah, and then they had a cinnamon, and then I can't remember
Yep,
what the other one
cinnamon.
was. A pink.
There
was a pink one.
Yeah, there's a pink and a cinnamon and a white and a lemon.
Yeah.
It may be in different but that's the way it is. They
None of them were any good.
No, I would not buy those at all.
No.
I would. They visually they look really pretty. You're gonna want to buy them. they're not sweet. They are not
Don't
sweet.
have much flavor at all. Honestly.
No, they're not worth getting at all. These, it's unfortunate that these were probably only out for Valentine's Day because they did a really good job on these. And these did not have frosting. But they're so much better, and I was really impressed. It's just weird to go from one thing that's so good and then to another with a completely
They need to
flopped.
stick with their non-frosted cookies. Just
I
like
think
regular
so.
cookies.
Unless they're willing to make them sweeter.
Yeah, it needed a lot.
Because-
the frosting was okay, but that cookie was so bad.
I think the frosting is where it completely fell apart.
It wasn't
fell
sweet
because
enough.
they were not sweet enough.
I agree.
And so it's like, yeah, they do need to stick with unfrosted. If that's the best they can get for their frosting, then it's not good enough, and they need to quit doing it. They need to stick with these. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
I have the Sconza chocolates. These are the crunchy toffee milk chocolate roasted macadamias. That's a mouthful. These I remember you didn't really taste the macadamia. No, you did taste the macadamia nuts a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, these are long gone. Yeah, as you can tell, but those had the delicious crunch to them.
Yes, they were
very
nice.
sweet. They were very
Yeah.
crunchy, and these were very poppable, and they didn't last long. We got these. The reason it's such a big bag is because we bought them at like either Sam's Club or Costco.
Or Costco.
One or the
Yeah, I
other.
don't know.
Probably Costco.
I don't remember.
I think Costco normally is the one that has this brand.
This kind of stuff.
Yeah. But they were delicious. And so if you do see these in a little bag, in a smaller bag, they might have these at World Market. I know World Market does have a lot of different Sconza flavors to choose from. If they have these, I would get those.
Yeah, try them out. I think you'll like them.
Okay. I have one more thing.
Go ahead. I'll do that
Okay.
one last.
Mine is a cereal. The dark chocolate Reese's Puffs. These were awesome.
They were
I
good.
could eat this all day long. So I think I said during the review, don't let the dark chocolate, if you don't care for dark chocolate, please don't let that throw you off from trying this cereal, because it's not like it's bitter or bad or anything like that. It's
Still sweet cereal.
Yes, and you still get that peanut butter flavor, and like I could buy this exclusively if I was eating cereal. I think it's delicious.
Yeah,
I
it
could
was
eat
very good.
I could eat half the box of this. No kidding.
And it was good in and out of milk.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Either way you eat it, it's good. In milk, out of milk, whatever way you want to eat it, on your head, whatever, it's good stuff. So
The last thing I have for us, Oogies. Oogies gourmet popcorn. These are the movie time butter, and they actually had a really nice buttery flavor. I mean, they tasted like butter.
So we're saying Oogie. You don't think it's Oogie? Oogie Boogie?
Oogie.
Like Oogie
It could be
Boogie?
Augie for all I know. I don't
It
even.
could be.
I have no
But
clue.
you think of Oogie Boogie from, I wonder who came first, this Oogie or Oogie Boogie from
I
Nightmare
doubt
Before
they have anything
Christmas?
to relate it with each other.
Probably. Wonder if that's his real name or if that's his like
Yeah.
biker name, because he looks like a Harley guy, doesn't he? On the front, don't you think he looks like he would be?
It says, as one of the biggest music acts of the late 60s and 70s,
Oh, I didn't read it.
Oogie entertained and moved millions across the world with his
Oh.
songs of love, hope, and promise
What
for
did
the
he
future.
sing? We should have looked him up.
Near the height of his popularity, he shunned the limelight and disappeared into private life. Became a mystery what happened to him.
It didn't say what he sang.
No, living a quiet
Huh.
life in Colorado. Interesting.
Interesting. They should have said what music he sang. Then he could get some clicks on YouTube.
I know people would actually.
People would,
go
yeah, I would
watch it.
have. I would have gone and looked. But we don't even know his last name or anything or what group he was in. So it
No
doesn't
clue.
tell you his group,
No.
does it?
No, it doesn't.
He does look like a Harley guy, though, on the front of this.
does.
He does to me. So anyway, we don't know who came first.
But we do know his popcorn's really good.
Popcorn's good.
We don't know what he's saying, but his popcorn's
Yeah, his
really, really good.
popcorn's good. If you know, tell us in the comments below. Because surely there's only one Oogie.
I would think so.
Yeah, really. Okay, so you ready to move
Those
on?
are really good.
Okay, so that is all we have for this channel. Kevin has a separate channel on YouTube. It is called Lunchtime Review. Lunchtime Review, 2 words. And 5 days a week, Kevin reviews stuff.
Yeah, so it could be frozen meals. It could be sandwiches from a store. It could be shelf stable things.
And
whatever.
Kevin bought an air fryer.
Yeah, so I've been doing some air fryer stuff, which expands it out, and
you also compare. A lot of times,
yeah, I'll do both in the microwave.
He'll do
and the air
both.
fryer.
Like if what are those sandwiches? Hot Pockets or something?
Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff.
Stuff like that. If he gets 2 in a box, a lot of times he will compare the air fryer directions to the microwave directions, and I always think those videos are neat too because they even look completely.
Yeah, the air fryer
look,
pretty much
yeah.
is one every time.
I believe that.
Yeah, pretty much. I think there's been one thing that's like you can go either way, but I think the air fryer pretty much wins every time.
Yeah, and if they're new, what do you rate your scale?
It's 1 to 5, and 1 being like horrific. I want to spit this out and not eat another bite, and 5 being like really, really good. I would eat this all the time. That's kind of the scale.
Okay.
And most things hit around 3. You know, most meals you eat are kind of just regular meals. They're just food.
Right.
You know, they're not spectacular, not bad. They're just food.
Right.
So I'll start with my hate, and this was the story we were going to tell you earlier.
Yeah.
These are the Stouffer's air fryer meals, the orange chicken. And unfortunately, I can't even look at my tag that I wrote the number on because it's folded up in the
We don't
bag.
need to know the number.
And I'm not going to open this.
If you watch the video, you'll know what number he gave it.
I think it was like a 2.5 or a 2.
You know, I could have guessed that because that's your normal.
Yeah.
You have certain numbers.
I think this was like a 2, but I can't remember
2?
for sure. Yeah, but anyway, horrible. I don't know why. Who at Stouffer's decided, let's put broccoli in something you're going to put in the air fryer, which gets really hot. So I showed Tammy what it looked like. It was black, wasn't it?
It looked
It
awful.
literally looked like charcoal.
Yeah.
Is what and nothing like what they're showing. They're showing a lightly toasted little piece of broccoli. No, it was literally burnt.
It was burned. Yeah. Like you had taken a lighter to
Like a blowtorch.
Yeah.
Which is basically you're doing in the air fryer because it's the hot thing blowing down hot air on top of it, and of course it's going to burn. But the bad thing is the flavor of that translated into everything. So you got this burnt, bitter flavor in every bite you took. The chicken itself wasn't bad, but you could get the same chicken in just any banquet meal. And it was just their banquet chicken. It wasn't anything special. The funny story is, I didn't think about it, and I put the bag without the Ziploc bag. I put the bag up there in the basket that we keep to wait to the end of the month, right?
Right. So we keep we have 2 baskets where we store our favorites and our hates, likes, and dislikes. So we have one for the whole month, and that video is literally that basket stays till the end of the year. And then we have another basket that I have called monthly. That's our monthly likes and dislikes. So Kevin, we keep it in the utility room right above the washer and dryer.
Is, yeah.
That's where we have an extra shelf. That's where we have extra space. So that basket gets put up above the washer and dryer. So Kevin ate this meal and stuck this bag
I didn't even think about it.
in the basket. So I'm walking in there thinking something in the laundry basket is ripe.
Like it's sour.
Like something is sour. And why has this happened? And it's sour. And I told Kevin, I said, I'm doing some laundry. And normally I only have to do laundry once a week. This was in the middle of the week that I'm doing laundry. And so I did the laundry, and I used I had gotten a free sample of some Smell Good stuff from Sam's Club. I even used that, the free fabric softener I got. And the laundry smelled good, but then I walked back in there the next day, and I'll be darned, it still smells horrible in there. It's just like something is dying underneath the washing machine. And then
I pulled down the basket to put something in it.
And I about fell over.
And I found the problem.
Yeah, and it was that
this.
bad. It smells
It was
horrible.
awful.
Oh, listen. And I was
Well,
so
it's
glad.
broccoli and it's gotten funky too.
So Kevin put it in a Ziploc bag, but I was so glad you found it because it's like, I thought it was me. You know,
Something in there.
yeah, and it's that. It was horrible. So
really,
don't,
really bad.
you're not gonna want to. Can you imagine on these hoarder shows though?
All those bags.
Where they don't throw away their garbage, and somebody on Hoarders is gonna eat one of these,
and just throw it on the floor.
and then their whole house is gonna smell like that. Can you imagine? Oh, it must be terrible.
And the smell has to be awful.
I couldn't work on that show.
No, I couldn't either. So something I did like, this was a Kroger, it was only $6. So this one is the Homestyle Calzone pepperoni and cheese. And I gave this one a 4.5, so it's up there. I said to cook it less time. I said cook it for 15 minutes instead of whatever they say. I don't know what they said now. Yeah, 22 to 25. Only cook it 15 because it's way too long. But I said it was excellent crust. Everything, the pepperoni is really good, and it's got a nice seasoning and spice to it. Just everything about it was really, really good. The cheese was good. The texture, the pepperoni was good.
So did
everything
you cook it for less time?
Yes, I think you have to flip it over or something. And
Okay,
I
so
realized
my
at that time
question-
it's like you need to flip this over.
So when you went to flip it, that's when you realized, oh, it doesn't need to be in for.
that long.
Okay, so would it have made a difference on that air fryer meal? It says 13 minutes. Would it have made any difference?
If I lowered the time, it wouldn't have, because it wouldn't have been hot.
Oh, okay.
This
so it
is just
works
in the
for that.
refrigerator, so it didn't need that long.
Okay, and this is frozen.
That's frozen, and it wasn't
okay.
that heat hot when I got it out, even after the 13 minutes. I mean, it was fine, but it wasn't like really toasty, you know.
Right.
Heat toasty.
Right.
It was plain toasty. It wasn't heat. So yeah, it would, even if you dropped the time to like 10 minutes or so, still would have been burned, and it would have been hot. So
Okay.
it's like, I don't want cold vegetables and chicken. So yeah, it would have been good. This was
Okay.
perfect though. If you have a Kroger in your area, this is really good.
Okay.
Really good.
So, lastly, once a week, Kevin goes out to do a fast food or a sit down, or not. It's sit down food, but he can take it away. It's curbside.
Yeah,
he does
curbside
that.
or drive through or whatever.
So this month actually had 5 Thursdays. However, you will have noticed that on the last Thursday, the 29th, Kevin did not have a fast food meal or an out to eat meal, and that is because we had a winter storm. We had snow, but we also had ice.
And many of you probably had the same problem.
And I'm sure we aren't the only ones. And so Kevin did not get to go out for the last week because we've been in the house. Our car has not moved. And so anyway, you did have 4 experiences.
So you want me to go from the oldest?
I usually go, yeah.
Okay, so the first one I went to was the very first day of the month. And we went to the burger joint in the mall, and we had cheeseburgers, fries, onion rings, and funnel cake fries. It was a really good burger. Everything else was kind of mediocre, but the burger was excellent. But it's way too expensive. I mean, it was like $20 a burger.
It was Disney prices.
It was literally Disney.
It was Disney prices. It was.
I guess some people would say it's mall prices
It's
because it
mall
was in a
prices.
mall.
Yeah, it's in the mall.
But you know what? We get like calzones and other things in the mall.
They may have gone up too,
And
though. We haven't eaten that in a
That's
long
true.
time.
But the last time I did get something in the mall, it wasn't that expensive.
Because we haven't eaten in the mall in
But
years.
it was, we did any if you're paying $20-some for a cheeseburger and fries, then that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
That's a whole lot of money.
It is.
But it was good. The burger was excellent. I can't complain about the burger because it was a really
And
good
I was
quality
in that
burger.
video too. I
Yeah.
did that video with Kevin, and the burger was a really good burger. My issue with it was they were very, very slow. Like,
And not only were they expensive, but yeah, it took you 20 minutes to get
you
your food.
stood there for a long, long, long time
Yeah.
to get your food. Very slow.
Anytime a burger place gives you a pager, you know you're in for it.
Yeah, a pager at the mall. Who gets a pager
Everybody's
at the
standing there
mall?
with their pagers waiting for their
Yeah,
food. It was good food. I wouldn't go there again. And I think
Good burger.
good burger, and I wouldn't go
Nothing
there.
else was good.
Yeah, the fries and onion rings and stuff it's like they made them up beforehand and
It was
they're
cold.
waiting around for the burger to
Yeah.
get done. That's what it was like.
Yeah.
The next place I went was this is a burger month, I think. I went to Texas Roadhouse and I got their curbside. They brought it out to me, I got the steakhouse burger, steak fries, and fried pickles. It was a really good burger. It was a really nice burger, and I'm going to mention another restaurant here shortly. But it was a good burger. There was nothing wrong with it. It was very tasty. It was good and fresh. The steak fries were good and potatoey, and the pickles were good and crunchy. You know, they weren't the best fried pickles I ever had, but they were good. That was on the 8th. And on the 15th, so everything about the Texas Roadhouse, it was good. It was there was nothing bad about it.
And you did get free rolls.
Yes, they did give me 4. I think they gave me 4 rolls.
Because I ate one of them. I was in the car. I wasn't in that video. I was in the burger joint video. I was not in the Texas Roadhouse because I didn't eat the Texas Roadhouse. The only thing I ate from that meal was a roll.
And they were good.
They were.
They give you the little butter and everything.
Yeah. I like it better without, honestly. I know
the
that's
bread.
probably sacrilege or something, but I like it. I just like the roll.
The roll is good. I ate some of the rolls by itself too. The next place I went was Burger King. They had the Ultimate Steakhouse, and there's a steakhouse theme too. The Ultimate Steakhouse Whopper with a cinnamon apple pie. If you're a old school McDonald's apple pie lover, you need to go try one of these because they're the old school fried apple pie.
Oh,
because nowadays McDonald's bakes their pie.
Okay.
And it's baked, and it's like now
Kevin,
it's fried.
You say what you want about this, and then I'm gonna give my input.
Oh yeah, about the whole meal, not about the pie specifically.
No,
the pie was actually okay. It was your old school fried pie. The Whopper, it was good, but it was very pungent. It was very strong and tangy.
But now you did not.
I like the flavor of it. I love the flavor of it, and
Kevin
I like everything about it.
You wouldn't have said anything about
No.
it. It was me. I was in the car.
No, it was afterwards. I said I agree with you. It's very, very strong.
I was in the car while he ate that, and when he got it, when she handed it to him through the window, it's the only time I've ever held on to a fast food bag and I wanted to gag. I literally had, because
it was very earthy.
Kevin's,
the mushrooms are in there.
But I didn't want to be rude. I mean, how rude of that would it have been? Kevin's getting ready to do a review of this. Kevin's getting ready to eat this. For me to have grabbed that bag I wanted to go, hut. That's what I wanted to do. And so I literally had to hold it back and just try not to breathe at all because it stank so bad. It was the most vile, disgusting smell I've ever smelled from anything. When I've been sitting next to him in the car, it was horrible.
It was very strong.
And even like when he was done, it was like we got to find a garbage can because we have to get rid of this because we can't go on down the road with this smell in the car. It was that bad.
It was strong. I think it was they did a mushroom sauce on there. And I'm thinking it was the mushroom sauce that was so strong because it was very earthy. I thought it was a good burger. The flavor was really, really good. But it was even after we got out of the car and would get back into it and be like, this is
don't
stinky.
plan on kissing on anybody or
eat it in the restaurant.
Don't eat it in your car.
Yeah,
or you need to get rid of it
restaurant.
after. Oh.
Okay, the last place I actually went to was Jaggers, which is owned by Texas Roadhouse. I think that's interesting.
I know, we had forgotten that you had gone there earlier in the month.
So I ate they had a new bourbon bacon crunch burger. I had tried the tater tots and a strawberry shake. First of all, their tater tots are just top notch. I would just
5 out of 5.
I would get an order of tater tots and fries and just eat that.
5 out of 5. I love the fries. I love the tater tots.
Their strawberry shake I finished off after the video. I love a milkshake. They're really, really good. And I think we even saved the straw from that because it was a thick, heavy straw.
We did. I told Kevin, he said, this straw's really good. And I said, you know, you should save that because it's like a boba straw, but it's really, really, it's like something you would buy.
Yeah, it's a hard plastic. It's not like a really squishy plastic. So,
and I said, well, we only have one that a company sent us, so keep that in case we need it for a review down the road or something. So we brought it home and washed it. Yeah, we kept it.
But that was a really good burger. My problems with it was an excellent burger. Don't get me wrong. It was excellent. And it had like a bacon jam on it and things like that. It was kind of sweet. You could taste the jam, but they put these crunchy potato sticks on there. They weren't crunchy at all. They'd gotten soft and mushy. It's just like you're eating nothing. I mean, you really didn't even notice they were there.
The same thing happened when you went to Shake Shack.
Yeah, and they're supposed to have crispy onions.
And they weren't crispy.
And they weren't crispy.
Because I got that burger
they
too.
were just wet.
And they weren't.
Yeah, you didn't even.
And it made them hard to eat. Well, okay.
Oh, that Shake Shack burger was
the
a
one
mess.
at Shake Shack, it made it hard to eat because it was long. It was stringy. So when you
Yes.
would take a bite, it would pull. Now, I didn't eat this burger. Were those smaller pieces?
Yeah, they're just little potato sticks.
Okay, so you would say this one was easier to eat.
Oh yeah, much easier.
Okay.
Like I said, you wouldn't even know they were even there.
Okay,
honestly.
okay.
But it was really good, and I didn't. The only bad thing, it was an excellent burger, but I didn't get any of the flavors they said you should get, like the bourbon and all that stuff. I didn't really taste any of that stuff. It was just a really good burger.
I thought you got some of the jam flavor, maybe bacon.
No, you get the sweetness of the jam.
Oh,
That
okay.
was what you got, but I didn't really taste the bourbon at all. Out of all those places, honestly, that probably either the Texas Roadhouse burger or the Jaggers burger were the best ones. And I would go to either one of those. And Jaggers is easier because it's fast food, so why wouldn't you go there?
I was at Jaggers too. I stuck my head in the video. Somebody said when Tammy stuck her head in, I started laughing because I kind of just stuck my head. Well, I wasn't. Kevin was reviewing a new burger. I was just eating for my lunch, just something.
Regular cheeseburger.
It was like it's called like a darn good burger, or the best darn burger. I never can remember the name of it, but anyway, it's really good. And what I would say,
Crazy good burger.
Crazy good burger. I never say it right. What I would say about Jaggers is we typically eat Cane's chicken all the time because we love it. Jaggers cost about $2 more than Cane's.
For both those to eat.
However, we get stuffed at Jaggers.
We
It's
do.
a
I mean, I'm
lot
so
of food.
full.
It is a whole lot of food. So honestly, it's worth it to pay the $2 more, even though we don't like the cups. We don't like the
They get the
styrofoam cups and the lids pop off
The
of
lids
them
won't pop
really easy. But if you want to get full, I would go to Jaggers for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat the price for what you get. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot. And at the burger joint, we spent $20. We spent as much at the burger joint for one
In the
meal
mall.
as we both
For both ate, yeah.
it's
Because
nuts.
wasn't it like $50-something?
It ended up being like 50. It was
when
like
we
20
went to
some
the
dollars
mall.
a piece.
Yeah, whereas Jaggers was half that cost. You're right though. This was a month of all burgers, and we
Yeah.
didn't even realize it.
No.
Yeah, and who knows what you would have eaten if you could have
Should
gone
have.
out for the last
this
of the
week,
month. Yeah. So that's it. If you have not checked out Kevin's Lunchtime Review channel, please check it out. And if you haven't subscribed to both of our channels, it never hurts to like and subscribe, and then you'll know when we post. I post every single day. Kevin's there every day except for the weekend, but that way you can choose. I'm interested, or you don't have to watch it if you're not interested. But we appreciate the support.
It always helps us with the YouTube algorithm. The more people
Yeah.
like it and subscribe.
Yeah,
so.
it really does help. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you at the end of February.